I was reborn into a mission world where the system assigned me for male leads. If I could successfully win over just one of them, I who had died in a car crash in my original world would be resurrected. But I failed to win over any of them. All four fell in love with this world's female lead. And so, each of them spat venom at me, told me to go die. In the end, my mission failed and I took my own life to leave. Only when they saw my body did they finally, completely break. Host, the mission has failed. The 20-5- year deadline has been reached. You may no longer continue. The system's voice echoed in my mind as I stood outside the grand wedding hall. Inside, Liam and Luna were sharing a kiss on the altar. He was the last male lead I had tried to win over, and now he too was a failure. When I was first born into this world, the system made a deal with me, successfully romance one of the 4 designated male leads within 20-5 years, and I could return to life in my own world. But in 20-5 years I hadn't succeeded with a single one. Maybe fate itself didn't want me to live. I turned away and walked until I reached the busiest overpass in the city. The system had said that with the mission failed I had to end my own existence here. I watched the river of traffic below, my mind replaying 20-5 years of cold indifference from the men I was supposed to capture. Every one of them had turned on me, spewing hateful words all because of Luna. Luna was this world's protagonist. The system said it was my fault. As the heroine, the male leads were naturally, magnetically drawn to her. I looked up at the vast blue sky. Was I doomed to fail just because I was cast as the side character in this story? Whatever. It didn't matter anymore. I was about to die anyway. I closed my eyes and lunged into the stream of cars. The next second, a screech of tires tore through the air, followed by a man's furious roar. Arya, if you're going to fucking kill yourself, don't do it in public. I opened my eyes. It was my brother in this world, Caleb. He was one of the 4 male leads of the system had assigned me. The system once told me that if I could raise his familial affection value to 100%, my mission would be a success. But then he met Luna, and she stole his heart. He fell for her completely. And when Luna claimed I had hired someone to assault her, Caleb believed her without a moment's hesitation. From that day on, he hated my guts. He dragged me into his car, sped to a deserted riverbank nearby, and hauled me out, slapping me hard across the face. If you want to die, don't make a public spectacle of it. You'll just end up costing some poor bastard a fortune in damages. I've picked a better spot for you. Right here. Go on. Hurry up and die. My head was ringing from the force of the blow, my legs threatening to buckle. This wasn't the first time I'd attempted this in front of him. Back then, when his world revolved only around Luna, it used the threat of my death to make him feel something, anything, to get him to listen to my side of the story. I hadn't truly wanted to die. So now he thought I was just crying wolf again. He was certain I wouldn't go through with it. Brother, what are you doing here? I looked up at him, the bitterness in my voice impossible to suppress. Why aren't you at Luna's wedding? Did you come out here for me? He was just at the wedding. Had he seen me leave and followed, worried something might happen? A sliver of hope flickered within me. His next words shattered the hope into a million pieces. Don't flatter yourself. I didn't come for you. I was on my way to pick up Luna's reception dress. Who knew I'd run into a psycho like you on the way? Let me tell you something, Arya. Stop trying to use these pathetic tricks to get my sympathy. I looked at his vicious expression and laughed bitterly inside. And I thought he was actually worried about me. How wrong I was. I already knew. My brother was hopelessly, pathetically in love with Luna. He was her lapdog, but Luna loved Liam. So Caleb was content to watch her marry another man, even running errands for her wedding. The very picture of devotion. There was nothing left to say. I turned and walked step by step into the river. Caleb must have thought I was still bluffing. He stood on the bank mocking me. A little faster, why don't you? You're so slow. If you're going to die, do it quickly. Don't make me late picking up that dress. I picked up my pace, letting the frigid water swallow my body, rising until it closed over my head. The icy current flooded my mouth, my lungs screaming for air. Finally, I thought, I can finally leave. But the next second, I was yanked violently upwards. CRACK. Another slap from Caleb. You actually fucking dared to die, he roared. Arya, who gave you the guts?